Well, there I guess. Alrighty. Moving onwards. Some more toilets with a lot of blood. And some virus software. Why? Who knows? Because, I guess. Nothing here. Alright, we can go up. But there is something locked. No space. So, it's the core that goes kinda insane. That's interesting. Also, I just want that thing. Thank you. Or at least the acid mummy seems kinda not something that the core should say if it's an AI. Right, nothing here. Cooling system. Can't use it. Alright. Damn it. Come on. Fine. Be that way. There. Moving on. Actually, we can't move on. Just loot areas then. Don't have any MP, I have 2 gas grenades. It would be nice if I could find some more. Hack level 4 for a closet, that's okay. A bit extreme. I think that's plenty time.
Access granted.
Cool. Aha, it's not just a closet. There is a security station in here. That's a weird place to put it, but sure, I guess. Can't get to that, so let's start with you. That helped. I got this. Okay. Would be easy enough.
Access granted.
Alright, the camera is already disabled. Oh, the turret is disabled. Oh, it's default. Now it's disabled. I'm not putting it on enemies because most of the people here are just manipulated. They don't deserve to, you know, die for it. Because Hudaro was an asshole. Bell tower. Also dead. No loot. Fine. Oh, there is the conference room. Let's save it. Can't get in there. Να κάνει. Cool.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. But human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
That OST, so good. God damn.
I'm ending this. Now.
Alright.
The
Okay.
signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
Alright, not used to resistance.
You think what I'm doing is extreme.
Maybe destabilized if his arguments are proven wrong.
For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon
Alright.
ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned.
You're full of shit.
Must be shed.
Alright. Sure.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen, the will to do what I have done.
Because no one else is that crazy.
Weak. Judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion.
Wow, this guy's insane.
So be it.
So superior. Well, shit. I don't know. I don't think he would care that much about that, but maybe. What the fuck happened?
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
What? There is a time limit? Really? I guess so.
To see what you see. Fine. Our humanity is threatened because technology is messing with our minds. But how can we recognize this message when we're grieving over the people
Nah, that was the wrong
forced
answer.
us to leave behind?
Goddamn time
Friends
limits.
and
I
neighbors
don't like
and
them.
people we care about. Is the image of their murders the vision you want us to have?
I have shown humanity the price of its complacency. The price of pride and arrogance. If people don't have the wherewithal to put aside their emotions and recognize that, I don't give a damn what vision they see. Look at everything that has happened since this
Yep.
technology developed. Search your heart. You know as well as I do that humanity is on a downward spiral, torn apart from within because people like you can't resist the temptation to play God with your own evolution. Can't you see why we must take the temptation away?
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
You think I am doing this for my ego? I never wanted this.
Yeah,
any of it.
I do.
But I had no choice. Once upon a time, I would have given all I had to be like you. But genetics cheated me of that chance, cursed me to become a cripple. And you know what? I'm relieved. Because I look in your eyes and I see how disturbed you are by what you have become. Admit it, Mr. Jensen. You've done things with those enhancements of yours
Not
you
really.
would never have considered before. You know your humanity is ebbing away.
Wow, this guy is so crazy.
You cover it up with all that pretense about saving the world, try to justify it. But deep down inside, you're nothing more than an angry child, spiteful, full of hate, envious and bitter. How petty is that?
How dare you? I'm not the one driven by rage and obsession. I'm not the one chasing the love of a woman who rejected him. You're the weak link, Jensen. Nothing but a genetic fluke. A thug with a gift he was too ignorant to comprehend.
Yeah, you're not jealous at all.
Going to save the world? By tomorrow, the world will hate your kind more than I ever could. Kill me if you wish, but I won't give you the security shutdown codes. I regret nothing I have done.
I already have
The
those.
technology I created must be destroyed, and this is the only way I know to assure it. Go down there, Mr. Jensen. Go down to the core and see with your own eyes the
I can retry the conversation too.
nature creates. I've made my choices. Now you must make yours.
Alright. Where is the station actually? Oh. The Spitz. Again, you can pause and read that if you like. Then I get the override. I think I did. But I'm not sure where do you use it though, even if I got it. Should I? Yeah, let's retry the conversation, see a different outcome. Wow, didn't I not could save at all? What? What time is it? Oh, it saved after the conversation, alright. That was weird. Alright, skip.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the...
I also like that they changed the conversation. It's not the same conversation.
Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop.
Yeah, right, who did that?
Force people to change. They have to do it on their own.
I can't actually skip the combo,
And doing it like
if you were
this-
wondering.
My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. You, of all people, should be able to understand this. In your former career, were you not sometimes called upon to kill in the line of duty? To carry that grim responsibility in order to save others? You must realize this is no different. Only the scale has changed. Because the threat we face as a species is so extreme.
Maybe
Let's.
you're right.
I don't think he will care about this, but I want to see.
None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
I have shown the world the worst of itself, Mr. Jensen. As long as people understand that, what they say of me doesn't matter. History shows
Yep,
us that
he doesn't
every
care.
measured, reasonable approach to a global
I expected
problem
that.
has failed, mired in apathy and inaction. Taggart would have us sit and debate while people like you continue to radically and fundamentally tear at
Like
the fabric
you.
of society.
Oh, there, buddy.
You'll never freely give up your augmentations, and your lust for superiority will destroy us all.
So jealous.
People like me? People like me? You're not interested in saving humanity, Darrow, no matter how loud you shout it. This is about jealousy, pure and simple. Everything you're doing today is in
I like that we are moving inside the cutscene. That's pretty sweet,
Can't
actually.
stand anyone leaving you behind.
And who better to know ego and jealousy than you, eh, Mr. Jensen? You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission. Go on then. Beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
I'm not the one killing all the people.
You cover it up with all that pretense about saving the world, try to justify it. But deep down inside, you're nothing more than an angry child, spiteful, full of hate, envious and bitter.
Oh,
How
dear.
petty is that?
How dare you?
No, he did like that again.
I'm driven by rage and obsession. I'm not the one chasing the love of a woman who rejects.
Alright, I think I'm done with that.
You're the weak link, Jensen. Nothing but a genetic fluke.
I can't actually skip. Yeah, damn it.
Comprehend. You think
Skip conversations are good, developers.
by tomorrow the world will hate your kind more than I ever could. Kill me
Doesn't like
if you
be
wish, but I
confronted
will
with his,
give you security shutdown codes.
well, what he did.
Nothing I have done. The technology I created must be destroyed, and this
All right.
is the only way I know to assure it.
Fine.
Go down there, Mr. Jensen. Go down to the core and see with your own eyes the horrors your precious future creates. I've made my choices. Now you must make yours.
Alright, I'm not willing to do that a third time, so we'll move on.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Alright, there they are. Okay. I'm not sure if they get alerted. Maybe not. Wow, that's a lot of them.
You gotta get it together, man. Come on, give it.
Shut up! Stay away from me! I see you! Stay
Alright, that didn't work. That also was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that was close. But yeah, I won't kill them unless I have no other option. Ooh. Gruesome. Fuck. Do I have another one? Yes.